Hey guys, welcome to a baker's confession. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a simple safari themed birthday cake. Since this is a fairly simple cake, I thought I'll show you how I fill my cakes and crumb coat it, and then how I finish off with some paper toppers. I'm using 3 layers of my luscious lemon cake. It's absolutely delicious. Begin by applying a tiny bit of buttercream to the cake board and then adhere the cake like so. Then apply a thin layer of buttercream to the cake. It's ideal to pipe a buttercream border when you add fillings to your cake. I always add a double border when I add fillings. It helps prevent the filling from squishing outside when you build the cake. When it comes to filling, less is more. I've used a homemade blueberry filling which pairs well with the lemon cake. And I like to keep my layers a little thick, like about an inch, so that when I stack 3 layers and fill it with buttercream, finish it off, the cake is about 4 inches tall, so all my cakes look even. A crumb coat is a thin layer of buttercream that catches any loose crumbs, helps to lock in moisture, and acts as a foundation for the final layer of buttercream. Without the crumb coat, you are likely to get crumbs onto your final coat. The crumb coat has to be thin because if they're thick, you risk gripping more crumbs when you're trying to smooth it out. Once you're done with the crumb coat, chill your cake for 20 to 30 minutes to harden the buttercream for the final coat. Crumb coat may not be perfect, but make sure you cover the entire surface of the cake. I'd like to fill any gaps and scrape away the excess to get a smoother crumb coat, but this step is totally optional. Reserve the excess buttercream in a separate bowl and make sure not to mix it with the buttercream reserved for the final coat. Once you finish smoothing the sides, bring the lip of frosting to the center of the cake using the palette knife, and then chill the cake for 20 to 30 minutes to set the buttercream. Now moving on to the final layer of buttercream. Begin by applying a dollop of buttercream to the top of the cake and then smooth it out with the palette knife like so. Apply generous amount of buttercream to the sides of the cake and then scrape away the excess with a tall bench scraper. There are multiple ways to achieve sharp edges. Some people use acrylic cake discs and upside down method, and some people do it freehand like I'm doing in this video. If you are an absolute beginner, then I would recommend the upside down method, which makes this process easier and less time consuming. If you'd like to know what that is, I would recommend you to check out my gender reveal baby shower cake video, in which I've explained how to achieve sharp edges using the upside down method. Once you scrape away the excess buttercream, you'll be able to see lots of gaps like in the video. Fill those gaps with more buttercream and keep scraping until you get a smooth finish. Clean your bench scraper every time you scrape away the excess buttercream. Once you're happy with the sides, then with the help of a palette knife, bring the lip of frosting towards the center like so. I chilled my cake for another 20 minutes to set the buttercream before I added on the paper decorations. That way you don't have to redo all the hard work in case you mess up while decorating the cake. I began by adding sprinkles, and then I placed the animal toppers first, and then I filled in the gaps and the sides of the cake with the leaf toppers. In case you're wondering, I ordered these toppers off of Amazon, and the leaves came separately and the animal toppers came separately along with the skewers already attached to them, so there was no prep work needed. Moving on to the cost of the cake, I charged the client the cost of the cake plus the cost for the toppers. I didn't charge anything for the time of attaching the toppers to the cake, as there was no prep work needed, unlike edible toppers. I hope you found this video useful. Do share your thoughts in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.